Welcome back. Now, of course, wheelchair tennis is one of the fastest growing sports among people with disabilities here in South Africa, in fact, across the globe. It is a very specialized skill, which is why we thought we'd take the opportunity to get into the mind of one of South Africa's best players. Ari Opperman joins us in studio this morning. And man, has he already got a very big fan. Bob has latched on there. Ari, it is a great pleasure to have you join us in studio this morning. Welcome, thank you so much. Let's take a few steps back. I think it's going to be great to get a window into your world, into the world of wheelchair tennis. But I think first, let's introduce our viewers to the sport and show them you guys in action. Of course, the recent ACSA circuit has kicked off here in South Africa, and man, is it hotly contested. We caught up with 2 Paralympians last week. Let's take a look. The ACSA Strand Open Wheelchair Tennis Tournament gives local players an opportunity to gain world ranking points. We met 2 Paralympians who posted convincing victories against their respective opponents at the recent tournament. Lucas Sitole is one of the top-ranked players in the world.
Lucas, you are from KwaZulu-Natal. Can you tell us about your life growing up?
Yes, I'm from Newcastle, which is in KZN, but I grew up in a little town next to Newcastle called Danhauser.
You were involved in a horrific accident as a child. What happened?
Yes, it was 1998. On 25 July, around 10ish in the morning, I had my mother sent me to a shop to buy milk for my younger sister. Then when on my way back, the driver of a train asked me to bring him some 2 beers. Then I did that, and then when we are done giving him the beers, then he asked me to change the railway line on the side. So as I jumped off, the train was stationary. Then as we came back, then I fell under the train. Then, yeah, that was it.
How did it feel to represent your country at the London Paralympics?
Oh, I was very excited because I worked hard to qualify by merit. Tennis now is my life. You know, I'm living it to the fullest, and I love it. It showed me a lot of places, made some good friends all around the world. You know, I think for me, as I am, I think I'm tennis.
22-year-old Evans Maripa also represented SA at the 2012 Paralympics.
Evans, you grew up in Polokwane and you suffered a birth defect as a child. Describe that birth defect to us and tell us how it's influenced your life.
This birth defect is congenital, which means I've got like, I don't have legs, I've got just below my knees. In 2006. That's where I decided like I want to actually I want to do an activity, so I had to choose which activity can I go with. That's where I actually started playing tennis.
How did it feel to be named #1 in South Africa?
It feels great. You know, I'm extremely happy and excited. You know, just that, yeah. I love it. I mean, like I didn't believe I would get this far. You know, it's all about, you know, getting opportunities and use it in a proper way. So yeah, made my. I mean, this is one of my, you know, goal that I needed actually, just to be #1 in South Africa or be something in South Africa. So like, I as well be proud of myself. You know, so yeah, I just love it. You know.
2 extraordinary athletes changed tragedy into triumph by displaying supreme sportsmanship and inspiration. I think kudos to ACSA for pumping so much resource into what is a very competitive league. As we said, Ari Opperman, one of South Africa's shining lights in the world of wheelchair tennis, joins us in studio with his #1 fan, Bob.
Bob is verlief, Ari. Ek weet Ari het 'n Duitse herdershond boelie en ek sien Bob is nou ook verlief op jou. Ari, vertel ons meer van jou storie. Van die ongeluk, wat gebeur het en hoe jy gevoel het na die tyd.
Ek het seer gekry in 1996. Ek is in die militêr, ek is 'n soldaat. Ek was opgeroep na 'n 5de verdiepings toe waar 'n bakleierery was en ek het afgekeer en ongelukkig het ek geval 5 verdiepings. Ek het my spinal cord gebreek. Ek was verlam, ek was 6 maande bedlend geweest, maar ek het weer opgestaan. Ek het begin weer basketbal te speel en wheelchair table tennis en toe het ek in 2007 gehoor van wheelchair tennis. En ek het onmiddellik begin verlief raak op die sport. Want dit is 'n sport wat jy kan speel met able bodies en disabled bodies. So jy gebruik dieselfde bolle, jy gebruik alles. So, ek het verlief geraak en ek speel nou wheelchair tennis.
Tell us a little bit about what wheelchair tennis is all about. What does it involve in terms of training and, of course, being competitive in a very competitive South African league?
Wheelchair tennis is op die ITF. Ons het 'n baie goeie sponsor, Epos Company South Africa, wat baie geld in wheelchair tennis stort. Ons oefen omtrent so 3 dae 'n week, wat ons training kry, waar ons coaching kry. En ons het omtrent so 600 spelers landwyd wat betrokke is. Wat betrokke is.
Mense verduidelik, wag Arie, hoekom Bob nou daar staan? Arie het 'n hele klomp tennisballe by sy tennisraket en Bob wil nou net met die balle speel.
Bob se nou.
He's a fan.
Skus Arie, gaan aan.
So ons het omtrent so 600 spelers landwyd, waar omtrent so 350 spelers 'n week oefen. Ons het onder die wêreld se beste spelers soos Lucas Atoli wat top 10 is in die wêreld, Evans Marepa en Kodzani Monzani. So ek dink ons doen baie goed. Wheelchair tennis is 'n sport wat jy kan teen die able body speel. Al verskil is die bal kan 2 keer bounce, maar dit is dieselfde rules en alles op dieselfde courts, dieselfde rakette, alles. Is maar net 'n mobile sport.
Is it an empowering sport to play? It's growing so fast. There's obviously got to be something there that is attracting people to the sport.
Ja, dit is een van die vinnigste groeiende sportsoorte in Suid-Afrika en ek dink in die wêreld. Ek dink ons sponsorships speel 'n baie goeie rol in dit. Ons het omtrent in al die 9 provinsies het ons omtrent 40 centers waar die jongelinge elke week getrain word en daar is baie ons lei vanaf 5 jaar op van die kindertjies. So dit is ons het nou onlangs die strand oop gehad hier in die strand en ons het so 6 internasionale toernooie in Suid-Afrika wat elke jaar gehou word. So ja, dit is 'n baie vinnig groeiende sport.
Well, I think we're going to see big things from you on the courts this year. I can't wait to continue our coverage of the ACSA circuit. It really has been exciting so far. So I think you're going to be a regular feature on the show. But thank you so much for coming through and opening a window into the world of wheelchair tennis. Looks like these wheels have seen a lot of miles, man. But thank you so much for coming in, giving Bob some entertainment this morning as well. It really has been a pleasure, Ari. Thank you so much, my man.
Ons gaan nou oor na die kombuis toe. Katlego, wat maak jy?